This is our town. This is our town too. These are our children. These are our children too. Our town, our children, our responsibility. The kids in our town come in all shapes and sizes, colors and creeds, just like us. Some were born privileged, some were not. We tell them that all men are created equal, but the reality of their everyday lives sends them a different message. Some kids, through no fault of their own, have a lot more to overcome than others. Every child deserves the opportunity to be the best that he or she can be. You believe it, I believe it. Fortunately, members of the Junior Charity League believe it too, and they've been dedicated to that mission for more than 75 years. In 1930, the Junior Charity League developed a hands-on program aimed at bolstering self-confidence in underprivileged children through image enhancement. This grassroots effort has been providing children identified as most deserving in the school system with stylish clothing ever since. It's just the basics: a sweatshirt, pants, shirts, socks, underwear, shoes, and a warm winter coat. But the clothes are name brand and new, and this makes all the difference.
With these children, they come in, they're referred to us by the guidance counselors and teachers of their school. They come in and we clothe them from head to toe with brand new clothes, warm coat, brand new shoes. They are so excited about their clothes. They ask us if we could please cut their tags off so they can wear at least one new outfit back to school. They give us great big hugs of appreciation before they leave the clothing room. Many of them write us thank you notes and color pictures for us of themselves in their new clothes, and we post those on the wall of the clothing room.
The physical benefit is immediate. The emotional benefit can be long-lasting and far-reaching. You might call it a Dress for Success program for kids.
I felt like not only are we providing new clothing for these children, but we are also giving them hope.
Shannon Dolan, who's one of our volunteers, is also the guidance counselor at Coltrane Webb Elementary School. And she ended up bringing one of her students into the clothing room as a reward trip because her student wrote an essay on what would be the most wonderful trip in the world, and she said coming to our clothing room so that she could get some new clothes for school.
The League's goal has been to provide this clothing assistance to 15% of the most impoverished children in Cabarrus County. The good news is that from inception until 2004, the League has been able to meet that lofty goal through hard work, determination, and successful fundraisers. The bad news is that the staggering growth of children in this socioeconomic class is outpacing the ability to provide for them in the League's traditional way. The numbers tell the story. From 1997 through 2002, the demand, although increasing annually, remained manageable. In 2003, the League provided assistance to 975 children. One short year later, however, the number of children in the gold percentile soared to more than 1,400, up a full 23% from the previous year. It is clear that demand is exceeding the ability to provide despite the League's tireless efforts. But a challenge is nothing new to this committed group of women. When founder Mariam Schramm realized in 1930 that Depression-era children in Cabarrus County were going without hot meals, she organized a group of like-minded, concerned, and responsible women. They rolled up their sleeves and proceeded to cook and serve hot meals to those in need. The Junior Charity League was born.
Mariam was born in Concord and was always interested in everything that went on in the city. And she was very, very active in community affairs and in her church. And back during the Depression, it's very hard to realize now, but people didn't have things to eat. They would even come to the door and ask you to give them a slice of bread. And this worried Mariam, that the children in school, so many had to go to school without breakfast or without lunch. So she got a group of her friends together and they made huge pots of soup and took soup and crackers and milk to the schools and fed the children. And this meant so much to these families, and it meant that these kids didn't have to go hungry all day long.
Although the focus of the League has changed slightly from feeding the children to clothing them, the mission to provide assistance to underprivileged future citizens has not wavered in more than 7 decades. The League's purpose has remained constant: to assist children whose families cannot support their basic needs, and to provide services that will prevent hindrances that might keep children and families from becoming successful in their community. Along with the Clothing Room, the Junior Charity League of Concord sponsors projects such as Safety Town, a program designed for rising kindergartners in Cabarrus County, where police officers, area nurses, firemen, and Red Cross volunteers join the League in teaching children about various safety rules, good eating habits, and hygiene. Kids Helping Kids, a program designed by the League to provide an opportunity for our area school children to give back to those children who may not have the same privileges they might have. Student Eyeglass Assistance Program provides financial assistance to families for their children's eye exams and eyeglasses. C-Van, a weekly volunteer opportunity where League members babysit for the women in the battered women's shelter during their weekly house meeting. Good Timers, a League activity where members visit area nursing homes and play bingo with the residents. Over 75 years of service, the Junior Charity League of Concord's legacy has become one of caring by assisting so many people, especially the children, who so desperately need someone to care about them. The League's sole purpose has remained constant: to assist children whose families cannot support their basic needs. The Mariam Schramm Clothing Room is a tangible tribute to its benefactor and founder. Our town, our children, our responsibility. We can't eliminate poverty or prejudice, but we can join the League in their efforts to create a sense of pride and positive self-esteem in our children. The mission of the Junior Charity League will continue through the generosity of people in our community, people like you and me, sharing our many blessings and our resources with the children of our town. You can tell a child that all men are created equal, or you can show him.